Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. Here we have Elves versus a Mentor deck. Mentor, one of the more powerful cards in Eternal formats, and the more busted the deck, the better Mentor is. Of course, in Vintage, a much more powerful card as you have access to a mana base that just enables pretty much all your Moxes and everything to grow and just end the game super fast. You also have Sensei's Divining Top, which can do quite a lot, especially in multiples, but it's going to be pretty much ice skating uphill here as Elves is mulled to 4 and led off with about as bad as an acceptable opening as you can have. Nettle Sentinel does provide some beats, but not exactly where you want to be. Birchlore Ranger definitely helping out. Can potentially offset a lack of mana here. Birchlore going to get an Allosaurus Shepherd. All right. Uncounterable. So the shields are down. Any other 1-drops can just be spammed out here without the ability for Matt to counter any of them. Ooh, and Wirewood Symbiote. So, I mean, this went from pretty weak to really, really strong right away thanks to the power of Nettle Sentinel with Birchlore Ranger. Wirewood Symbiote is going to be kind of a mess here. Matt may have a Lightning Bolt or something that could potentially interact with this board, get that Allosaurus Shepherd off the board, but Symbiote's actually going to stifle that by just returning it to hand. And that's not something you can actually respond to. It's a payment, so even if you have multiple bolts, you're not going to be able to, at any point, kill that Allosaurus Shepherd. Wirewood Symbiote's going to have to be the thing to go. Wow. And even from here, I mean, because of how ridiculous Allosaurus Shepherd is, Gaia's Cradle could... Wow. Okay, yeah, just getting him off the board for a turn, I guess. I don't know that that's actually worth it. I would have taken out the Symbiote. Allosaurus Shepherd just going back to hand. Arkham's Astrolabe enabling that red mana on the other side, so you'll note that this is prior to the most recent bannings. Allosaurus Shepherd coming back down. And post-combat. Whoa, Gaia's Cradle. 4 mana, 2 left. And the shields are down here. So this could actually develop into at least some card advantage, if not like a disaster scenario. Still a green floating, going to be able to pick up the Elvish Visionary to draw additional cards. And wow, that is a lot of card advantage. It does feel like a vintage deck in a lot of ways. So on board, there's the 6 mana needed to pump everything to be a 5/5. Matt has to answer this right now. This is incredible. Just 3 mana. Like, how are you going to answer this? Starts with a Brainstorm. Yeah, you need something that just does 1 damage to all your opponent's creatures. I mean, it's not even possible to kill Allosaurus Shepherd from here because, again, the Wirewood Symbiote can protect him. And passing the turn back, Dryad Arbor, and everything turning sideways. That's all going to become 5/5s thanks to this Gaia's Cradle. Get out of here. As Elves picks up this first game on a mull to 4, and that's without a Glimpse of Nature. That's without a Natural Order. That is just the power of Allosaurus Shepherd. Unbelievable. So strong. That is perhaps the best performance that we've seen from Allosaurus Shepherd. Recovering on a mull to 4. That is absolutely tremendous. All right. Prismatic Vista. Finding a basic island. Will this be a Ponder? Will it be an Astrolabe? Either way, Matt will be moving his game plan forward. There is the Astrolabe. Some of the last games to feature Astrolabe here on the channel, as it has been banned. And a Quirin Ranger, which does a lot of work in land destruction matchups. And there's some interesting synergy with Quirin Ranger. Oh, Daze stopping the Ranger. That can really bottleneck your mana. Getting double use out of your lands can be very strong, especially when you're keeping like a one lander. It is very possible to produce, I guess, an optimal line with only a single land when you've got Quirin Ranger and things to untap. You can really generate a ton of mana. And it looks like this Daze may have saved Matt from a pretty brutal turn too. It could have been Heritage Druid into a whole bunch of other... What the heck? Oh, he played the Heritage Druid first. Okay. Which is totally fine. Heritage Druid first, then Wirewood Symbiote. I think I probably do it the other way. And a counterbalance, it looks like, is going to not be countering any of this. Gaia's Cradle, Allosaurus Shepherd, laughs at counterbalance, a card that historically would be pretty decent versus all of these 1-drops and elves. And instead, there's 20 damage queued up here. Matt needs like a legit answer. Pithing Needle. It's going to go ahead and stop Allosaurus Shepherd from pumping the team, but Ben... Oh, that marquee's wrong. It's Ben on Elves. Astrolabe. And we'll see if this Pithing Needle can be handled. Or just, sure, Natural Order. And that is gonna do it. Absolutely brutal. So even though there was a Pithing Needle to stop the +5 or the 5/5 power and toughness that Allosaurus Shepherd can provide, he still was able to defend that Natural Order, resolving it through a Force of Will, just helplessly stranded in Matt's hand in a outstanding outing here for Elves. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.